morning, dear students. Today we are going to read the second chapter of our supplementary book, Footprints Without Feet, and the name of the story is The Thief's Story. And this story is written by a very well known writer, Ruskin Bond. About Ruskin Bond, you must know he is still alive, lives in Missouri, basically a British person who had spent almost all his life in India, and is very famous, well-known writer, especially for children stories. So we have a story, The Thief's Story. What is the story about? A young boy make friend with Anil. There is a young boy in the story who becomes friend with another person, Anil. So that young boy of 15-year-old who changes his name every month to stay ahead of the police and all old employers because he is a thief. He steals the things. Now in this story he kept his name Hari Singh, and the other person is a 25-year-old writer named Anil. So the thief meets Anil and asks him if he can work for him. Now in this story we get to know how the thief betrays, cheats Anil by committing the theft, but retracts later on, comes back on the right way at the end. So let's read the story first. The story is about two different people. One is a thief of 15 years of age and the other is a man of approximately 25 years watching a wrestling match somewhere. They were watching a wrestling match somewhere when they met. The name of the person watching the match is Anil, and the thief approaches Anil, that young boy, and starts talking to him because he feels that he had not robbed anyone in the past few days and thought that it would be easy to rob a simple person like Anil. When he saw Anil, he finds him very simple, gentle person, innocent person, so he feels that it would be very easy to rob a person like Anil. So he starts talking to him. They both start talking, and Anil asks the thief his name. So the thief introduces himself as Hari Singh, as he always changes his name. It was not his real name. To escape his ex-employers or police, he keeps changing his name. Then they started talking about the wrestlers, and Anil was leaving when Hari called him again and asked him if he could work for Anil. Hari, the boy, the thief, asked him to give him some work. Anil said that he won't be able to pay him. Then the boy thought for some time and then asked if he could feed him, give him some food. So Anil said that he could feed him, but if he knew how to cook. If he could cook the food, then he can give him also. Hari lied that he knew how to cook. He did not know how to cook, but he said yes, he knows. He lied. Anil took Hari to his room, which was above a sweet shop. Hari cooked food for him, which was really bad because Anil did not eat it. Anil asked Hari to leave, but he tried to please Anil. He said he cannot work here anymore, so he should leave. But Hari tried to please him to stay there for more. Hari smiled in his most attractive way, and Anil could not stop laughing looking at him. Anil agreed to teach Hari how to cook. Then Anil said no problem, he will teach Hari how to cook. He also said he will teach Hari how to write his name, how to write full sentences, and how to add numbers. As Hari was not educated at all, he was illiterate. So Hari said कि okay, he will teach him reading and writing also. Hari was grateful, as he knew that there would be no limit to robbing people once he learned how to read and write. He thought that once he knows writing sentences and reading, he could rob big people, then he could do the big robberies. So he was excited about learning it. The narrator used to like working for Anil, as he used to make him tea in the morning and then go out to buy the groceries for the day. So he started working at him. He used to make tea for him in the morning and then going to the market for buying the household thing, buying the groceries for the day. He also used to steal 1 rupee from the money that was given to him to buy the groceries every day. So whenever he went to market to buy those things, he would save at least 1 rupee for him every day. Anil knew that he used to steal but did not mind. Anil knew that he was stealing some money, 1 rupee at least from that money, but he never minded. Anil used to make money by irregular works. Anil was doing some irregular works. He was not on a regular job. Sometimes he used to borrow money, and then the other day when he had money, he would be lending it to other people and earning some profit. Whenever he used to get money, he would go out with his friends to celebrate. One day, Anil came in with a bundle of notes. A bundle of notes. Notes here means rupees. He had a bundle of rupees and told Hari that he had sold a book to a publisher. He was also a writer. He was writing some books, writing for magazines. That day he came with good amount of money and told that he had sold a book to a publisher. At night he kept the money safely under the mattress of his bed. Hari realized that he had been working for Anil for more than a month and had not stolen anything apart from the 1 rupee that he kept every day from the grocery money. So Hari had many chances to steal, as he had the key to the room as well. Anil had given him a key to his door, so whenever he wanted to come and go, he could go. He had a key, so he had all the chances. But he was surprised with the amount of trust Anil had on him, and he had never seen such a trusting person in his life. But one thing now was different there, that Anil trusted him a lot. So he was surprised by that trust, how much Anil trusts him. This trust thing was preventing him from robbing Anil, and because of this trust Anil had on him, it was stopping him from robbing Anil. As Hari thought that robbing a careless person would not be any exciting. Like a careless person like Hari who would never mind anything, so there would be no excitement in robbing that type of person, because he might not even notice that he had been robbed, and that took out all the fun from the work. It would be not any fun at all robbing that type of person. Then he thought of stealing Anil's money and justified himself that if he didn't steal money from Anil, then also he would waste it on his friends, and also Anil didn't pay him for the work that he did. So then he thought, okay, if he didn't rob him, what would Anil do? Anil will spend all the money with his friends, celebrate, and he also doesn't pay him. He works for him, but he doesn't pay him, so he should rob him. He should steal the money, he thought at last. Hari then woke up at night and quietly went to Anil's bed. He steals the money and decides to leave the city by Lucknow Express that departed at 10:30 in the night. He thought that after stealing money, he would leave the city by the train Lucknow Express that goes that runs at 10:30. When he reached the station after stealing the money, he reached the station. The rain had slowly started, and the train started moving from the platform. He could have easily caught the train, though he did not buy any ticket because he never bought in his life. So he directly goes to the platform, and the train was slowly moving. He could have run and jumped and caught the train, but he hesitated. For some reason, he hesitated, and he himself did not know the reason for it, why he was hesitating. Before he had reached the station, he counted the money, and it was 600 rupees in 5 rupee notes. He could live a lavish life, a rich life for 2-3 weeks with so much money. After the train had left, Hari was all alone at the train station. He was left with no place to sleep at night. The whole night was there, but he had no place to sleep. The only person he knew was Anil, and he had looted him, he had robbed him as well. He sat on a bench in the park, and as it started to rain, he sat down under the clock tower. Then he realized that the notes had got wet. He was keeping them. He realized that learning how to read and write would help him to get a much more respectable and honest job, which would pay him much more than few hundred rupees. Then he thought if he would have stayed with Anil and he would have learned how to read and write, with that education he could get more respectable and more honest job. So finally he decided to go back to Anil's house. That change came in his heart, and he decided to go back to Anil's house. He reached the room and placed the money back. Next morning he woke up a bit late, and Anil had already made his tea. Anil gave a 50 rupee note to Hari, as he had got paid for some work and he would be paid regularly. He said that day, giving 50 rupee to Hari, ki, okay, take this, and after today, as I have got some money now, I will pay you regularly, Anil said to him. Hari took the note in his hand, and he realized that the note was still wet from the last night's rain. Hari realized that Anil had come to know about his misdeed, but there was no sadness, no anger or guilt in his mind. Hari realized that Anil might have come to know what he did, but there was no gesture on his face of any anger or any sadness, nothing. He did not show any anger or sadness. The narrator smiled in a beautiful way, and it was genuine happiness, as he knew that he had saved himself from the wrong road. So that is the story. Now, as earlier chapter, again go through the lesson in detail and then try to answer questions. There are only 2 questions in the chapter, so I think you can answer those questions. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.